Hola, Millie. Hola, Cole. Today, Grandma's going to read to you The First Dog, written and illustrated by Jan Brett. Remember, Jan Brett sometimes will give us clues about what's going to happen later in the book in the margins around the pictures she's painted. This book was a gift to Millie's daddy from his aunt Becky, Uncle Mike, and cousin Nicole when he was 2 years old. And it is signed by the author and illustrator Jan Brett. The First Dog. The First Dog. Long, long ago, in the great days of the Pleistocene, Kip the cave boy bounded down the trail on his way home. He avoided the aurochs, the cave bears, and the megaceros. He evaded the woolly rhinoceros, the wild horse, and the mighty mammoth. But he was getting tired and hungry, and he was still a long way from home. He marched on until he saw a great rock. It was a good place to stop and rest. Kip reached in his bag for a woolly rhino rib, still sweet and smoky from his fire. Suddenly, up popped Paleo Wolf, looking for leftovers. Wolf's nose began to twitch and sniffed. He sniffed to the left, and he sniffed to the right. "What are you doing?" teased Kip. "What can you smell in this emptiness?" Paleo Wolf held his snout high in the air. With his keen nose, he could smell a rain cloud across the valley, the track of a tiny toad, the pelt of a prying pachyderm, but most of all, he could smell roasted woolly rhino bones, and he gave a hungry whine. "Pooh," said Kip, "I can't smell anything but my dinner, and it's all for me." And he turned his back on Wolf. But Paleo Wolf had already hurried away, and when Kip saw the reason why, he was just able to get away in time. Soon Kip was back on the homeward trail. He walked on and on until he spied a cave. It was a fine place to stop and rest. He thought about another rhino rib, still crackly and crunchy from the fire. Up popped Paleo Wolf, looking for leftovers. Wolf's ears began to turn and dip. He listened to the left, and he listened to the right. "What are you doing?" mocked Kip, taking a bite. "What can you hear in this silence?" Wolf cocked his head with his fine canine ears. He could hear a fish rise in the river, a leaf fall, the soft pant, pant, pant of a cave bear. But most of all, he could hear the snap of woolly rhino bones, still crisp from the fire, and he gave a pleading howl. "Pooh," said Kip, "I can't hear anything except my teeth crunching on these very tasty bones." And he threw a clump of moss at Paleo Wolf. But Paleo Wolf had already hurried away, and when Kip saw the reason why, he was just able to get away in time.